beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, where have you been? Anyway, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Miss Linda, a special needs educator, a child neuropsychologist, and a speech and language pathologist. So we are still on pre and writing skills. On pre and writing skills, we are now working on those children who have challenges. They can write, they can color, they can do a little bit of drawing, things that you can see, even though they are not perfect, but you can see they have tried. So how can we help them, especially when it comes to writing, to have them write on, being able to write in the rhyme when they're writing. There are those children who start writing from the first line. Before they finish the sentence, they are on the last page, at the end of the page of a book. So how can we help these children? Because we need our children to write straight. How can we have them write straight on a straight line, or they can figure out writing well on the ruled books or in the squared books? How can we help them out? Because I know there's parents like, mine have no struggle with coloring, mine have no struggle. But the problem is we can't write teacher on the rhyme. Like the one there fills the whole page, or the one fills the first five ruled lines. So how can we help them write? This is one skill I will start with, activity that I will start with, that will help your child write. Can you see what I have? Do you see the start and there's end here, over here, down here? So in start we have the green, and somewhere we have color yellow, somewhere we have color red, and somewhere we have color blue. And then at the end we have the starting is green and the ending is pink, and somewhere we have also the color pink. So this one you can even use it. You can even make it yours. You don't have to go and buy what I have. You can just make yours at home. Use different colors to draw such circles in a page or in a paper. So for your child who is struggling with writing, you can help them now start to focus. This is focusing and knowing how to follow a line, be able to join the dots. Because I know you have a child there at home, 5 years old, who cannot join the dots well, or 6 years or 7 years, because I also have several babies who are not able to join the dot or are not able to write on a ruled book. So you can as well teach them colors as you help them follow the dots. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to open my mark pen so that you are able to see well. With my mark pen, you hold the hand of your child, or you can sit closely to your child. Then this is the start. This is the arrow. This is the arrow of the start. From the arrow of the start, you go this way. Let them follow the circles of yellow color, of green color. Let them follow the circles of green color. You get here. There is another arrow. Let them follow the arrow of the yellow color. Your child might struggle on the first green. Please don't proceed to the next one until they know how to follow the circle. Draw a line inside the circle until where we have the yellow arrow. Do it over and over again. With children, you have to learn how to be patient. There is no shortcut. You have to learn how to be patient. It's just a must. You have to learn how to be patient, because you'll find a child writing going up, others will write going down. Apart from being a pre and writing skill activity, this is also a skill that is still developing their eye-hand coordination. This is also a skill that is helping their concentration. This is also a skill that is helping their attention span, their focus. They have to focus, because if they don't focus, at some point they will get lost when it comes to joining these dots. So wherever we are here, where we have the red. So you keep on pushing them. When they achieve where we have yellow, now proceed from the yellow arrow to where we have the blue arrow. If where we have the blue arrow, they have not achieved there. You keep on repeating from green to yellow, from green to yellow, and let them know, let them know if they do well with the green, if they're able to draw and follow well the circles in green and in yellow, then you proceed to blue. Let them be encouraged that, after the blue, we can now get to red. After the red, we can now get to other blue. Then we can get to pink. Let them feel encouraged. Encourage them. You're almost done. Know how to do the green. Then you can go to yellow. Know how to do the yellow. Then we can go to the blue. So this is just more of repetition activity. And it's a very nice activity for your children below 10 years old. And now when you get here, and you can even find someone who is also 12, even 13, we still cannot follow these circles. Who cannot draw a straight line on these circles. Follow the circles in a line, or with a pencil, with a pen, or with a crayon. So if you have that one who is 13 or 14, you cannot able to do it, you can still do this with them. Now when you get to the red arrow, you can move now from the red arrow, move to the red, let them go down, and they have to focus, and they have to look at what they're doing, and let them know when they finish with the red circle, then they can get to the pink arrow. And that means you have done all this well. Maybe you may have done this for the 1 month, you may have done this for 3 weeks, you have done this for 2 days, you may have done this for whichever time it takes. You be patient and keep on reinforcing them and keep on encouraging them so that they don't give up at some point. Because there's sometime I was doing the child design and I kept on getting slapped. The child was so annoying that I have to keep him, drawing and following the circle But we have to do what we have to do to develop our children's skill of good writing, good handwriting, skill of drawing well, the skill of copying well. We have to do what we have to do. And you see, if it has worked for the children that I've worked with, it can also work with their children. Or if it doesn't work, you can also find something else that can work. Because you see, these activities for pre and writing skill, for them, some children, they will work. It actually depends on the need of the child. It also depends on the challenges that the child is facing at a certain age. So you proceed to the pink one, then you proceed with the pink one, you proceed with the pink one, you get to the pink one, if they have achieved that. I can show you another activity that you can do. I have a paper with me with some letters in it. If you want to read, you can read it, but my focus is not reading it. My focus is writing on it. So we have this paper where we need to write on it. And because we need to write on it, and it has different colors, I like using different colors to make it interesting for children. So we have different colors. You can hold the hand of your child. If I hand a child here, I can show you using a child, but because I can demonstrate it. This is how you can do with this one. You hold your baby's finger, then let them just draw J. This is letter J. I don't want to use the sounds. Let me just use letters for today. I know parents are like, Linda, use sounds. You want to use sounds. Let me just use letters for today. So you hold their fingers, the them, join with your finger, the them, join here, the them, join the other letter, just with their finger. They're like imitating. So this is like purely imitating. You already have it with different colors, with a letter with big many ones. I've used the one with many ones because so that they can even learn consistency as well. They can also learn to be on a task, being on a task for a longer time. So you can now hold their finger, let them do like this. You can now hold their finger, let them follow it. It's just, this one is imitating it. The way it is, it's already done for you. Just let them imitate. Let them imitate from letter J to letter Y. And keep on doing it with them. Keep on doing it with them. Keep on doing with it. Keep on doing that with it. You can find this in any bookshop in towns that you can get around. So this is something that you can get, and then imitate this. Keep on, sit down with your child for 10 minutes, for 20 minutes. imitate all the letters over and over and over. And after imitating them now, and there's a kind of like a pattern. It's a letters with patterns. Then after they imitate that, now you can go ahead and see if they're able to write well. So the next and the last activities on helping our children how to write, we have, this is a cover with black, it's a black and white cover with some circles on it, with some O's or zeros on it. So with me, I have food color here. Yes, this is food color. This is food color. You can use food color because that's what you can use. But always make sure whatever you're using with our children, especially if it's a child is a special needs child or a different behavioral child, make sure you are there. Please make sure you are there. I don't want to hear they put this on the nose or they put on their mouth, or they were looking off food color of their face because we left them to do that activity. Please don't do that. So make sure whatever you're using, if there's something extra you're using, be there with your child. So you take food colors, you put it on this is a glass, you put it inside, then stir it or mix it with some little water. You can mix it with some little water inside the cup. Make sure it's well. It has mixed fully. Then put your finger or put your child's finger. Can you see my finger? You put your child's finger. Then let them imitate again on this drawing here. You can do that in every zero that is here. After the big black parts, you can now proceed to them coloring inside the white part. This food color, so it's a color. You can now have them do it on these circles. The color inside. You are training them to color within the margin. You are training them to draw within the lines. So this one, they have to color inside. If your child is tiny, below the age of 5, you can have them do it on the bigger part. This bigger, the black part. The black bigger part. Then if they master doing it, drawing it and rubbing and scribbling on the black part, then get into the inside part. You put their fingers there. After you put their fingers there, again, go to this one. Let them color within using their fingers. Within, and it has been inside. They have to color that inside part that is white. Go to the next one. Let them do the same. The color within the white dots. You see what now we have? Yes, your child can do that. And these are what you are calling pre-handwriting skills. Foundational skills to prepare, to develop your child the skill of writing within the lines, of coloring within the margin, and of joining dots, and of drawing, and of copying. Are we together, parent? I hope you have understood. In case you have a question, maybe of where I got these resources, but you can even have you can also have a plain paper like this, and let them draw at the back of such a plain paper. Let them draw circles with the food color at the back, with using their fingers. Don't give them the first crayon. These are pre-handwriting skills, right? So you make sure they're using their own hands before you start giving them the crayons and before you start giving them the pens. You see what we have? Yes, you can do and achieve this with your child at home. And this can prepare them to writing. Thank you much for being with me. Make sure you share these videos with your friends, with your family, with your uncles, with your aunties, with your friends all over the world, with your friends, the friends of the other friends, and the other friends who know the other friends. Thank you so much. See you on the next video. Bye bye.